India's epic street food road trip, Delhi, Agra, Lucknow, Varanasi. This road trip ensures a gastronomical adventure from start to finish. Hitting the roads on any road trip is a thrilling experience, but add mouth-watering street food in the mix and the trip turns into a gastronomical adventure. Here's one such adventure you have to take as a foodie on the prowl on this circuit. Day 1, Delhi to Agra. Take a smooth drive down from Delhi to the historical city of Agra, which sits pretty on the banks of the Yamuna River, to start this gastronomical adventure. People in droves flock to the city to gaze upon the symbol of love, the Taj Mahal, which stands luminescent with its ivory white marble glinting in light. But the city is also replete with other striking structures, a legacy of the Mughal dynasty. Visit the magnificent Agra Fort and Fatehpur Sikri, made out of red sandstone and a blend of Hindu, Jain and Islamic architecture. Look up at the Jama Masjid with its arched gates and colossal pillars, and for a tranquil moment steal away to Humayun's mosque with Persian inscriptions engraved inside and tinkling fountains outside. All the splendor in history and architecture here reflects in the delicious food that you must haunt the bylanes of Agra or Khao gullies for. Start the day right with bidai, hot fluffy kachoris with spicy potato gravy at Devi Ram Sweets on MG Road, or dig into a piping hot paratha with a spreading puddle of golden butter and chutney at Ram Babu Paratha Bhandar. Round that off with sticky sweet jalebi. If you're craving a snack in between all the glorious sightseeing, get a plate of bhalla, fried and mashed potato cutlets on which piping hot chickpea curry is ladled at Agra Chaat House in Sadar Bazaar. Anyone who's had the tandoori chicken here would be inspired to write a sound shairi or two after trying these smoky, juicy pieces of chicken paired with green chutney and onion slices. Pick up boxes of sugary petha for the ride ahead, a decision you won't regret. You'll get the chance to make some exciting detours on the road to Lucknow from Agra. Raja Sumer Singh's fort in Etawah has some fascinating history behind it. The fort has 12 doors, but the 12th door still hasn't been found. Legends of its secret underground tunnels add further mystique to this fort, built close to the timeless Yamuna River. Around 110 kilometers away comes Kannauj, where you should halt for a rich dose of history. Numerous ancient artifacts like coins, pottery and sculpture have been unearthed here, dating back to the Mauryan Empire in 325 BC. Pick up a fragrance here from its many perfume markets for a spritz that'll take you back in time. Pick up some speed till the royal city of Nawabs, saturated in the beauty of medieval monuments, adorned with stunning architecture and an equally alluring food scene. The Bada Imambra with its intricate maze, the Chota Imambra decked with a gilded dome and turrets, the Rumi Darwaza which once stood as the entrance to Old Lucknow, and the Jama Masjid built out of Lakhuri bricks and lime plaster are all places that add to Lucknow's old world charm. Make your way to the Residency, where the 1857 struggle for Lucknow has left part of it in ruins. The place evokes history, and a cemetery near the ruined church houses the final resting place of 2,000 soldiers who fought valiantly and lost. The Nawabs were connoisseurs of fine things, art, poetry, music, and the same extended to the food. You'd better put on a pair of stretchy pants here, owing to the bout of sinful gluttony that is mandatory on the streets, aromatic with the smell of cooking kebabs. Get a taste of galati kebabs at the 100-year-old establishment Tunde Kebabi. whose ancestors invented the soft kebabs to appease the toothless and aged Nawab Wajid Ali Shah. These lip-smacking kebabs are made out of minced mutton and roasted in ghee. The kakori kebab here is softened with mangoes to result in tender kebabs, or try the shami and boti kebabs, which have earned their fair share of acclaim. You can't visit Lucknow and not feast on a plate full of fragrant biryani paired with salan and sliced onions. Scoop up some nihari with kulcha at Rahim Hotel right next door to Tunde Kababi, and round up the day with some creamy, cool kulfi. Feel the wind in your hair and the thrill of being on the road as you zoom towards one of the oldest inhabited cities in the world. The city was built on the ghats by the flowing river Ganga and then branched out into unassuming, narrow and chaotic bylanes. Make your way to the ghats to watch the flowing river change from molten gold in the day to dark and glittering with thousands of lights from the Ganga Aarti reflected on its surface. The time-worn buildings, the ghats and the timeless river make you realize Varanasi's antiquity. Board a boat to watch the evening aarti as chants and devotion pervades the air and the priests unleash an entrancing art of fire and dance with their movements. Varanasi's food is as glorious as the city. Dig into a plate of hot fluffy kachoris and potato sabzi at Kachori Gali to stay on your feet all day, or savor the malai toast smothered with white butter and sugar with kulhad chai. Tuck a pan in the side of your mouth like a true Banarasi as you continue your gastronomical journey through the lanes to arrive at Kashi Chaat Bhandar for the tangy tomato chaat prepared with tomatoes, potatoes, spices, sweet chutney and ghee. If you have a sweet tooth, you've entered food heaven. There are piping hot jalebis, creamy rabdi and the airy frothy malaiyo that pleasures all the senses. Don't forget to get a glass of bhang thandai here.